is up, everybody? It's your boy, Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, coming at you with another stream. Happy Easter weekend and happy WrestleMania weekend to you all. Tonight's stream is going to be a bit of a different one than what we usually do. We are going to be doing our first draft of Action Heroes. And with that being said, I have a few guests joining me. First, we will introduce the guy who's doing some weird dance in the camera right now. My editor, he's been here before, Ryan. How we doing, Ryan?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, buddy. Thanks for joining us.
Of course.
And then one of the other guests I have, he's been here before, and he's currently upstairs. My brother, Matty.
Also in a tank top. What's up, everybody? How we doing out there? What do you got for dinner, Ryan?
I had some chicken, pasta, and some frozen veggies. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Fancy.
Yep.
All right. And we actually have a special in-studio guest today. Making his stream debut on the channel, my buddy Hank, a.k.a. Matt.
What's up, everybody on the stream? Happy to be here. I guess I didn't get the tank top memo, so sorry about that.
And neither did Ryan. It's fine. But yes, Action Hero Draft. Now, this idea wasn't exactly original from the mind of Bobby, but I don't mind. I stole it from someone. Oh, well. But here's what I'm going to show you guys. And Ryan, you didn't see this yet. All our names are listed there. So whoever's name comes up first gets the fourth pick. Whoever's name comes up second, third pick, third, second pick, fourth, first pick. And then it's going to be a snake draft, and then we'll just go from there.
Sounds good.
So I'm going to shuffle it on up.
Wait, question.
Yes.
We make a list of who picked what or no?
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I feel like worst case we'll hear the name and be like, no, somebody took that.
Okay.
All right. So I shuffled it up. I'll shuffle it up again. And yeah. All right. The fourth pick. I'll just read it off.
Fourth pick. We're going backwards.
Yes. It's okay. It's not you. The fourth pick is Ryan. But Ryan, that means you have back-to-back picks. So.
No.
Did he say no?
I don't. He's washing dishes.
Okay. Third pick belongs to. Looks like it's gonna be Maddie.
I smell home cooking already.
Ooh, that's a tough one. And shuffle it up again.
Shuffle it up. There's only two. Okay, whatever.
Second pick belongs to Bobby,
Oh, I did not want the first pick.
which means our in-studio guest Hank has the first pick.
Woo! All right. This isn't ideal.
He was not prepared for this, folks.
No, I did. I'm very prepared, but I was not prepared. I don't want the first pick.
All right, can we go? All right, before we begin, ground rules.
Ground rules.
Okay, ground rules. No superheroes whatsoever. No Marvel, no DC, no Defender series, no The Boys, no, I don't even know what other companies.
Bruce Willis and Unbreakable.
Yes. No superheroes. No, none of that. That's another stream for another time.
Now, what if somebody is not a superhero, but is a human?
That's a good question.
Wait.
That-
Where are we going with this?
Yeah.
Like Batman is a superhero, even though he doesn't have superpowers.
Yeah.
Uh,
And you can't take Bruce
Alright.
Wayne.
all right.
I knew they were going to do something. All right. Are you ready? Do you have your first pick?
Oh, am I ready?
If it's
Oh, one.
I'm just gonna do this because I feel like everybody on this list is who they would have in the first round anyway. I'm gonna take John Wick. There's 4 John Wick movies. The man doesn't say many words and was a legend, and I'm pretty sure it's one of the most rewatchable action films there is. So I don't think there's much more to say than John Wick.
Yeah. That's who I was going to take if I had the first overall.
Yeah,
pick,
it's okay.
truthfully. Well, with the first pick for my team, second overall, you did kind of steal my thunder, but I'm gonna have to take another Keanu character, Neo from The Matrix. While the second, third, and fourth movies are not great, Neo is a great action hero, and he's unstoppable. Pretty much.
Realistically, the Matrix changed action movies forever. So I mean,
But I got to get my boy Keanu in here.
Now it has been a while, and I might be outing myself here, but Neo didn't have any superpowers or anything.
He's not a superhero.
Yeah, he's not a superhero.
Yeah,
You tried to take Batman 5 minutes ago.
I simply asked for a scenario like Neo. Okay.
I mean, Bobby thinks there's something else which is going to come up at some point in this draft counts in this. So
Oh.
we'll
Actually,
Okay.
deal
All right,
with that
save
later
the
too.
argument. We'll
I
save
did
the
not
argument.
cross him out. I meant to, actually. He's still on there. That's fine. Actually, I didn't.
For example, Bobby thinks that we can draft a green fella who is very tiny, but has superpowers.
Correct?
Wait, who did I say? Now I'm confused.
He's got big old ears, and they made there's a baby version of him in a TV show.
Definitely Shrek.
Yoda.
Yoda?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did I say that?
You think the Star Wars characters can be drafted here?
no.
I have them. A few of them on
Okay.
my list.
So that's what I'm trying to say, Maddie. So if
Wait.
if they're allowed, then
Hold on.
Neo is definitely allowed.
Hold on.
No, I
In my
agree.
defense-
You can't say Yoda. You can't say Yoda.
Okay, I don't have him on my
I don't
list.
think
I'll
you
be
can
honest
say
with you.
anyone from Star Wars. Let's just
But-
put that out there right now.
Okay, hold on. In my defense, the podcast I listened to, where I got this idea from, they took Star Wars characters.
I think it's fine.
So I'm not.
We're gonna allow it. All right,
Okay.
Maddie, you go.
Yeah, Maddie, you are up.
All right. Action movies have been around a long time.
Oh god.
They have.
Very traditional. I'm going to go with tradition. I believe you both went with the cool factor. I'm going to go with some tradition here. Pretty much, I'd say the OG action
Oh no.
character.
Okay.
I'm going to take James Bond.
Oh
Yes. See, so this for me was Wicker Bond. Just so you know, Maddie.
Yeah,
was on my
right.
list.
Yeah, that's like comparing Fenway Park and PNC Park. Like they're just two different schools, but they're both awesome.
Yes.
Right.
He was on my list.
I mean, which Bond do you prefer?
Ooh,
the good one.
I like. It's hard not to like the newer movies. It's hard, like just because there's so many other things, but I don't know if I had to pick one. I don't think I could.
I'm just Connery's great too.
Yeah, no, I agree. All of them are.
Oh, Sean Connery.
And that's what's awesome about him as a character is that every single one plays him fantastically.
Bro.
It's not like those Batman movies in the 90s.
Hey, watch your tone.
Michael Keaton. R.I.P. Val Kilmer.
Yeah, wait. What's wrong with Michael Keaton?
I didn't say Michael Keaton. You said Michael Keaton.
Okay. Well, we can't speak ill on Val Kilmer right now. It's a little rough. So George Clooney?
We could all speak poorly on George
Yeah, we
Clooney.
can speak poorly on George
Exactly.
Clooney.
He speaks
Exactly.
poorly on George
All right.
Clooney.
I hate this update, but whatever.
Right.
Kirsten, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. If you know any of Action Heroes, put them in the comments.
All right, Rice, up to you.
All right, Ryan, you have 2 picks, buddy. Don't mess this up.
So I did my research on this,
Okay.
and I saw something in the 80s pique my interest. I saw he has the most kills on my list with 500. His name is Rambo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Solid.
Carnage,
Not mad.
right? Now back to back. This
Yes.
guy, best dad in Hollywood ever.
Oh.
His name is Brian Mills.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, look. Rambo and Brian Mills back to back on the list. Huh. I'll be. All right. So we are back to Maddie.
Well, we're not going to question those picks. We're happy.
What?
I mean, Rainbow. I mean, those are.
Those are
Yeah.
straight up action. You can't really. Brian Mills does some crazy stuff, but
He's just a dude trying to get his daughter.
yeah.
Yeah, possibly one of the greatest non-action movie scenes of all time on the phone.
Oh, it's,
Oh yeah. Good luck.
Like anytime Family Guy imitates it, you're,
Oh yeah. I have no particular set of skills.
yeah.
all right, Maddie.
Maddie, you are up.
Okay. All right, now we're gonna get. I mean, I don't know how anyone could argue this one. I mean, just pure on action throughout, and just unstoppable, but your favorite Christmas movie and mine, we're taking John McClane from Die Hard.
Yeah.
He's on the list, yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, all right. What do we do here? I'm afraid you're going to take my guy, so I feel like I got to take him now. Yeah. So let's see who knows me in this stream here. Let's quiz Ryan. Ryan, what's my second favorite movie ever?
Fast and the Furious.
No. No. Maddie, do you know what my second favorite movie ever is?
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Oh, for the love of God. Do you know?
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Jesus Christ, no. Are you not entertained?
Oh,
Maximus.
Okay.
Decius
okay.
Meridius.
Yep.
Do you want to say the whole thing?
Maximus Decimus Meridius.
That's pretty
I
good.
will have my revenge in this life or the next.
See,
Were you going to take them? Were you going to take them?
Maximus is on my list, but
Alright.
I mean, we still have goats here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
since he left more goats on the list for me, I have back-to-back picks, and I'm gonna go with Terminator,
Ah,
like the Terminator.
Yep.
That unstoppable force,
Yep.
who was a villain and a hero. So I got both checked out there. And Indiana Jones, I'll just take him too.
yeah.
Oh,
I, was-
great pick.
I didn't think he would go till later, honestly.
Great pick.
That was good.
We are so John Wick, James Bond, Rambo, John McClane already off the board. I mean, when is Indiana Jones not? He's definitely not coming back.
No?
Yeah.
Bro.
So I do want to say this now before I forget. We might have a little argument here and there about picks, but we are going to put out a poll with our teams, and you guys are going to vote on them. So I think that's a good idea.
So the old heads are voting for Maddie.
Yeah, probably. Kirsten says Dom and Brian. Yeah, well, those names might show up later on. The laughing emoji, and yeah. All right, so it's back to me or Clover, depending on who you ask.
Should I go in the closet?
Yeah, you might have to hide. She's around. Ooh. All right. Got to get this name off the board because I feel like he's going to go quick. And if I don't take him now, I'm not going to get a chance at him. Tom Cruise himself, Ethan Hunt.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yes, get the goats off the board.
I had to grab him while I could.
This is one where he gets better as time goes on.
Bro.
Hey, I
Really?
like my team right now. I'm just saying. I think we all do, though.
Mhm. That's
Mine's
just
like-
like fantasy football.
Yep.
Love your team.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't like your team after 3 rounds, we have problems.
Just until Maximus blows out his ACL in week 1, and
Maximus is in the cornfield already. So
it's true, Maximus ain't coming back. All right, Maddie, you're up.
All right.
Wait, is it Maddie or me?
Not
Maddie.
Maddie. But then you'll have 2 picks.
Oh, right. My bad.
Okay.
You're
Of the goats, I feel like this is the last one available in the top line of goats in the sense of having multiple movies, having a franchise. So I am going with Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
that's the last one.
Yeah.
Like you can't, you
I
can't.
was stuck between Bourne and Ethan Hunt.
I can't. I couldn't pass that up.
No, fair
I might-
enough.
Up that. I might.
He's a
What'd you say, Ryan?
he's a coach's player. He's going to do fantastic for my
I
team.
might be able to one up this.
Oh, I'm interested now.
Okay.
Great.
You have my attention.
So I'm sorry, Maddie, but I'm picking Robert McCall. Denzel
Okay.
Equalizer.
Not a bad one. I don't know if that beats Bourne, but that's not a bad one.
Listen, he's calm. He's brutal. What can you ask for? You know.
He's Denzel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then one of my favorite directors ever, not my favorite movie from him, but my favorite director, I have Beatrix Kiddo, Kill Bill.
Ah,
Oh, okay. I didn't even have.
I would.
I've got someone else from Kill Bill.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you just
I think you left the person on the board.
Yeah,
Gotta be a little woke, you know?
that's
You could have been really
you
woke.
could have been. Yeah. All
I
right.
mean, I promise you, I was going to say it if Ryan didn't, no matter what. So, I mean, I'm taking Uma Thurman and Kill Bill.
Yeah, The Bride.
Yeah, The Bride. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the right pick.
Ryan, you fumbled there, buddy. I gotta be honest with you.
Wait, that is Beatrix Kiddo.
No.
That's what I have. I have Beatrix Kiddo, parentheses, The Bride.
It's not the same.
Isn't that her name? Wait a second.
No.
Hold on. Really? That's two different people? Hold up.
And our first.
Did we just all botch this?
Look. Wait. Hold up.
I don't think.
Beatrix Kiddo.
Is that her name? I just know her as The Bride.
Yeah.
It's The Bride.
See?
Beatrice Michelle Kiddo, also
Okay.
known as the Black Mamba. Her alias.
Woo!
All right, Ryan's got her.
Ryan's got her. Okay, good
Okay.
job.
All
Good
right.
job, Ryan. You didn't fumble.
Ryan's got. All right, Ryan.
You know who fumbled? We fumbled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We thought Ryan fumbled, but Ryan recovered the ball pretty quick.
Calling the play, that's a little replay review.
Well, well done, sir.
All right, Maddie, you don't get The Bride.
That was like in fantasy football when you want to draft like somebody with a common name like James Conner, and you accidentally take James Conner, the third string tight
Yeah,
end from another team.
Oh, it's like Max Muncy right now. You take the second
Yeah.
baseman from the A's instead of the one from the Dodgers. Yeah.
Exactly.
Adrian
Exactly.
Peterson.
Yes.
Good call.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, there was
Adrian
that other one,
Peterson. That was
There's
it.
two-
Yeah, there was that other one. Yeah, the one from like Cleveland or
Right.
something.
the one league we had, they took the wrong sticker and put it on the board, and everyone was like, "That stands."
There's a Lamar Jackson in the Broncos too. I think he's a cornerback. I think.
At least for
Yeah.
fantasy, you can't draft that
Yeah.
guy. So
No.
Gavin,
Yeah,
I have arrived. Thank
Oh.
you for joining us, buddy.
Hollywood.
Appreciate you. All right, so Maddie, you are up, and you cannot take The Bride.
All right, we're on round
On 4.
This is the fourth round.
4. Okay, now we're getting gotta think about this one. Who are you all not going to pick?
Oh, I got some up my sleeve.
Oh, I do think this is fair. I think this is the time now when we start. You got to play to
Yeah.
is Bobby or somebody else
Yeah.
going to take this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I'm just saying, the dad from Family Matters in Die Hard is still on the list. He's still available. Who joined the stream?
Ryan left the stream.
That was
Yeah.
so weird. No. Oh, did he
Yeah.
change his name?
Yep, I'm on the Mac now.
Oh, okay. I was like, who else did I send this link?
He
out
finished
to?
dinner, so he changed locations.
I was like, who else did I send this link out to?
All right. I am going to go with the transporter, Frank Martin.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I just liked Jason Statham.
Oh, of course. How can you hate Jason Statham?
Fun fact: I have no in my 70 names. I have no Jason Statham names.
I don't either, actually.
I haven't.
I'm not. The Statham's not my guy.
And again, multiple movies. I keep going back to the multiple movies.
Multiple movies is a big deal.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna play the strategy that Maddie just said. Will you take this guy? And I know you're a fan of this franchise, so I know you have him on your list.
Okay.
I think I gotta pull the trigger on this one right now.
Okay.
Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker not on the list.
Wow.
They're much better. They're better actors.
That's
gotta
a reach.
work with the
That's a
Force.
reach. That's
Yeah,
a
You
fifth
gotta
round
work
pick.
with the Force.
Dude.
You gotta work with the Force.
That's
He
a
can
reach.
use the Force. That's a superpower.
Nah. Is
I
Star
felt
Wars a
that.
superhero movie? It's
I
based on a true
totally-
story too.
I totally, unbelievably
Nobody
protest.
jumped at that one.
Maddie, we said this before the thing. This is about to happen, and he makes the rules. So
Yeah.
this has been allowed.
Welcome to the show, buddy.
Oh,
All right.
2 picks for Hank.
So, all right. I guess I'll get my cruise in. I'm gonna take Maverick in Top Gun.
Okay.
nice.
That's good.
And then I'm gonna take Ellen Ripley from Alien. Get my
Ooh.
diversity.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Good. First woman off the board.
No,
No,
the bride
the bride.
is already off the board.
Oh yeah, duh.
Right.
Yeah.
Bride who we didn't know her name.
No, we drafted her twice. How could I forget?
Yeah. She's the third woman off the board, technically. All right. My next pick. What did wait, okay. All right. Gavin says, who was one? John Wick went #1 to Hank's team, Gavin.
1-1.
And then
Bobby also would have taken him
Yes.
one as well.
yes. Yeah, TBH, that's a sci-fi movie, not action. I think he's talking to you.
No, I'm pretty sure he's talking to you because you talked about Luke Skywalker.
Well, when did that was 825.
I would
It
say
could be either or. It could be either or, truthfully.
Alien is not. Alien is either a horror movie or an action movie.
Gavin, clarify who you were talking to, please.
Okay, make your
All right.
pick.
All right, so this man. Some people likes to say he goes fast. Sometimes he gets a little furious.
Oh my goodness.
And in this life, guys, you just need family.
Ludicrous.
Dominic Toretto, welcome to the team. Why would I not take him? The guy can't die. He does everything.
True.
I was leave. It's on the list, but it was definitely going to be taken by one of you guys, not by me.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
I-
a good pick.
The guy can't die, and he's a normal human being. Oh,
He's
he's-
normal.
Indiana
Gavin,
Jones.
Gavin, you're banned from the stream.
Yeah,
You're banned from the stream.
Indiana Jones. It was.
Yeah.
We just watched a movie. He was 80 years old.
Well,
Right.
that wasn't a great movie, but I digress.
Did you watch Fast 10?
Fast 10 was great. Compared to Indiana Jones 5, Fast 10 was
Okay,
great.
when Fast 11 comes out, please put me on Bobby's breakdowns. We can argue.
Yes, I can't wait for that movie. The Rock's back.
Needs a paycheck.
Well, I don't know about needs, but Kirsten says yes. Yes.
She asked for that 3 rounds ago from you.
What?
For Tom and Brian, she asked for it 3 rounds ago.
Oh, yeah. Of course, yeah. Whoa.
All right, Maddie.
I hate this thing. All right. Go, Maddie.
You think Dominic Toretto can't die? Hold my beer. Okay. I am going into one of my favorite franchises off. I think this person is overlooked
God.
because there is a lot of mythical beings and
Oh,
quote unquote superpowers in the movie.
I know who it is.
I know the general direction you're going.
I am going with the heir to the throne of Gondor,
Yeah.
son of Arathorn, taking Aragorn,
Aragorn. Yeah,
Wait, who?
Yeah, he was on my list.
Aragorn's on my
Lord
list.
of, Lord of the Rings. Lived
I've never
till,
watched it.
I've never watched it either, Ryan.
Lived
No.
till
You-
210.
wait, hold on. Stop. Time out.
Never.
This guy runs a movie podcast,
These movies came out in the early 2000s.
and he's never seen Lord of the
Well,
Rings.
I don't
Never.
know how. Like
Never.
I've
lived
never.
till 210. Had at least. I wish we could have counted how many kills he had. It's got to be online. It's got to be like 700 orcs.
Yeah, you could probably look that up
On
if
it.
you want to go for it. Well, so fun fact about Lord of the Rings. My buddy Justin, you know Justin,
Yeah.
huge Lord of the Rings fan. I had to call him up and be like, "Yo, who are the best Lord of the Rings characters that I could get on my team?" And he gave me a list of names. So
You cheated, Gavin. You cheated.
Google
Wait,
search
are you-
says it's impossible to give an exact number
Yeah, because the dude's been
Of
around for
course.
210 years.
that he killed.
Wow.
If that's
I
not
thought
action,
Indiana Jones was
if
old.
that's not action, I don't know what is.
Exactly.
Well,
I think that's sci-fi, but you know.
Ryan.
Wait, we can't do sci-fi? Wait.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Woo! Okay, I have a question too. I know we picked Tom Cruise, but which Tom Cruise did we pick?
We picked multiple Tom Cruises. We
Ethan
have
Hunt
and Maverick.
Maverick, yes.
Okay, so there's one more that you guys forgot.
We went and forget. You can, yeah, but you
Wait,
can take.
wait.
Yeah.
Who'd you pick again? Wait.
I took Maverick from Top Gun.
And I took Ethan Hunt from
Did I do-
Mission Impossible.
Oh,
I know where you're going with this.
I don't. Of course you do. My Tom Cruise is Jack Reacher.
Okay.
Yes.
He has about 30 kills. You know, he's not too crazy, but he's relentless. You know. What can
Even
you
though
do?
if I'm picking guys to fight that are named Reacher, I'm going with the TV version. But
Correct.
Well, because Tom Cruise is 5'6",
Yeah.
and the guy on the TV version's like,
Five.
yeah, he's enormous.
yeah, that's a
My
big
next-
boy.
my next pick's a
Wait.
reach, actually.
Wait, hold on 1 minute, Ryan. He hasn't seen Game of Thrones. Yes, I have not. Have you?
Yes.
If I've got this far without seeing Game of Thrones, I'm good.
You might as well stand on that. You might,
'Cause I heard that,
that might as well be your thing.
yeah, I heard the last season's awful, so why would I go jump in? You know?
There's too much sibling loving in that movie. If you know what I mean. The show.
That's-
Show.
yeah.
No, I don't know what you mean, Ryan. Please continue.
People in Alabama know.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think Stefan knows. Wait. Anywho.
Ryan, your next pick.
Ryan said he's reaching here. He's reaching.
Yeah, this is a reach, but I like the character a lot. I love these movies. Bobby's never seen this movie or franchise because he's scared of it, personally. Hopefully he can be picked because this will be embarrassing. Art the Clown.
I don't consider that action.
Whoa,
Action.
that's
It's,
that
It's gory action.
That
is-
I
I have another pick if it's not good.
knew where he was going with it too, but I'm like, that's
mean-
not an action movie.
yeah. We're gonna say that's in the horror realm.
Yeah, I
Okay,
shoot it down.
and also
Let me
he
get
can
out of the
tele-
horror realm. Let me back it up.
can't Art
know?
teleport too?
No.
Yeah, listen, even Gavin said that's horror.
Yeah.
All right. If Gavin
Yeah.
says it, I agree. So
Yeah.
I have another guy.
Okay. That's still horror, I bet.
No,
Michael Myers.
no. Bobby hasn't seen this movie either, so it's another one. Great movie. Hopefully you guys seen this. You know, it's called Driver. Ryan Gosling.
Oh well played.
Oh, yep.
The
Great
driver.
Yep.
Great movie.
You
Real good.
you have you not seen Drive?
No.
The
Wait,
dude doesn't speak for 30 minutes and it's
so
amazing.
it's like John Wick.
It's so good.
It's so good. The dude takes a hammer. There's a scene where he has a hammer with his white jacket. It's amazing.
The
Yep.
wrestling retrospective. Leo, welcome to the party, buddy. Who let Ryan out of Bobby's cage in the basement?
Oh no.
All right,
Oh,
Maddie.
Leo.
Maddie, you're up, my friend.
Okay. All right. I am going to show the women some support here.
Oh no. Come on.
Um,
Don't take who I'm thinking.
I think I am. Yes, Hank.
Oh,
Katniss
I had her-
Everdeen.
I had her ready to go.
That was
I
good,
really
that was
did.
good.
Oh,
Like just
He just volunteered himself as tribute, okay?
yeah. I was
Yeah.
ready to go. I was thinking,
Yeah,
what can I say? And I was going to say
volunteer
volunteers tribute.
just stone cold killer, really.
Ah.
He just actually volunteered for a death tournament and
And with a heart of gold.
like how could you
Oh.
not want that on your team? That's
And the braid.
I don't have any other. Do you have any
That's
females
good.
on your list? Other
I have a whole list of females.
I only had two. I had the Bride of Katniss Everdeen. All right. You know what? I didn't think I was going to do this early, but let's do it. Why not? We're going to go the villain route. How he has not been taken yet, I don't know. And we took somebody else from this franchise.
Oh.
Probably one of the greatest villains of all time.
You're gonna take two people from the same movie?
Yeah, why not? We'll keep
Good,
them separate.
good luck for your votes.
Wait,
Good
no,
luck for your
no,
votes.
no, no.
Yeah.
I didn't take John.
it can only be.
Oh, you're going that route.
I'm
Okay.
saying, I'm saying somebody in the street
Oh,
took John McClane already. But one of the greatest movie villains of all time, Hans Gruber.
He died.
Who?
That's fine. Have you never seen Die Hard, Ryan?
Oh, I have. Yes.
Okay.
On a plane one time.
That's all right. Yeah, I think I had to pull the trigger and get a bad guy.
all right. I'm gonna
I
take.
mean, I'm gonna say he's an overrated villain. I'm gonna say
No.
that.
I'm without him though. Do we get any of the other villains afterwards?
Yeah.
Hmm,
Yeah, that's a part of what makes Hans great.
yeah,
Oh, no.
it's kind of
Okay.
like he had to walk before others could
But
run.
yeah. So when you look back on it, you're like, well, there's the other one. But he's like, yeah, but no one did that before.
Leo
Mhm.
says I hate women. Sorry. Sorry.
All right.
All right. Hank for 2.
This is a reach, but I want my Will Smith before anyone else gets a Will Smith.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm gonna take Mike Lowry.
Oh wow, good pick. I thought you were going Hancock for a second.
That's a superhero, so we can't do that.
Superhero.
That's true.
True.
I thought you were going Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. but-
You know, Mike Lowry is the coolest guy in the building. Of all these,
Coolest guy? Well, I mean, like,
Gavin.
because he's the only one.
Gavin, your number 1 pick. Who would it be? Comment. I mean, we've probably already said the name.
And then
Somebody.
with my second pick, all right, I'll take a villain. I'll go with Castor Troy from Face Off, little Nick Cage, and
on the list.
and
Oh,
John Travolta action.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. Good movie.
Huh.
I mean, Nick Cage is over the top, and it's wonderful in every
Yeah.
sense of the word.
Nick Cage is always over the top. It's
Yeah,
great every
Face-
single time.
I mean, Face Off is amazing.
all right. Never mind, Gavin. We have not said this name. Hit Girl from Kick-Ass. Okay. I don't know that number 1 pick, but
Okay.
All right, I'm up. So you know what? I got to get somebody from John Wick. That's fine. We saw him in the 4th John Wick movie. He's blind as a bat, but he is an awesome action hero, and he was great in John Wick 4. I am taking Kane from John Wick 4.
Wow.
And he's getting his own movie, so
You didn't want to take any of his Japanese films, like the actor and stuff. Yeah.
I thought of him. I'm like, yep, there we go.
Culture.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, Leo, hold on.
Oh no. It's
My number
terrible.
1 pick, John Triton from the Marine One. My wife. Who's getting kidnapped? My wife.
No.
Oh,
That was literally going to be my 10th pick.
no, it wasn't.
You're lying.
Yes, it was. It's on here.
Every one of us has like some ridiculous like
That's
person
true.
on our list.
That is
like,
true.
thanks, man.
Hey, I had Art the Clown. What could be worse?
No, you can't have Art the Clown, but you can have John Triton if you would
I'm
like.
so upset now. Like, John Triton is
All right.
actually
My wife. All right.
Give it to us, Maddie. What
Yeah.
we got here?
Yeah, what do you
All
got?
right.
Oh,
I'm a
bye, oh,
sportsman.
bye, oh, bye.
You can't have. I can't not have an athlete on my team.
Oh,
Oh, dear God. Here we
I
do it.
am going with the Italian stallion, Rocky Balboa.
Ah. Dang it.
No, what?
go. Can we
No.
count that?
I mean, I have another
Well,
sport
Half
guy
of
on
the
here.
movie. Half of the
It's-
movie is the fight, and it's action filled. He
Yeah.
beat communist Russia single-handedly
True.
in Rocky.
I mean, the fourth one is something.
Leo's
the best.
laughing at your pain, Maddie.
I
by the
almost
way.
made that pick too. I almost did.
That was gonna be my 10th pick.
All right.
I am
I-
taking
Fine.
Rocky Balboa.
I mean, are you cool with it?
There were lists where Rocky's on it, so I'm allowing.
Ryan,
Yeah.
what do you say?
I think it counts. I was going to pick him too down the road.
All right, I'm outvoted then.
Yeah.
So majority rules. Yeah.
I
You
have
count.
another sports guy like literally on the list.
Shane Falco. Oh
Mm.
no, that wasn't it.
I mean,
I didn't look at your list.
No,
I
no,
just-
Well,
Bobby definitely has never seen the movie of the other one I have.
Oh,
no.
Never.
really?
Okay, I think I know. I think
Kevin
I'm gonna
Costner
guess.
from Field of Dreams. That's bold.
Oh, it's bold, yeah.
That's bold.
Go right.
Oh, yeah, go ahead,
So-
Ryan.
I have a married couple as my back-to-back picks.
Oh, okay. I like this. This is cool.
I think I
Mr.
might.
and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah,
Wait.
he's going to Angelina and Brad.
Oh no, that's not where I thought you were going. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you
That's
just
the
like
pick.
Brad Pitt. You had to get him on there.
Of course.
No, that's well played. I like that. When you have back-to-back picks like that,
Yeah, you
it
gotta
makes,
get
it
it.
makes for fun.
Yeah.
That was pretty nice. That kind of worked out.
It was funny because Bobby in our text message was like, he's like, I have someone who's in a, like a television series. And at first I was like, no. And then I started like making my list and I was like, oh, Mr. and Mrs. Smith is a television series. Jack Reacher is a television series.
Yeah.
Reach. That's what I was. That's the
That
one I
was-
was talking about.
That show's bad. That
So
show.
Ryan, who did you just pick? Sorry,
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Okay, I was gonna say, can you take both of them? I had them as two separate, but it's fine.
Well, he's got
I
back to back picks.
No, he used them as both his picks.
Back
Okay,
to back.
that's fair.
Yeah,
feel like
you know,
it has
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the high school teachers from the movie.
They're package deal.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, now they are definitely. Maddie, you are up.
All right, we're on round 8 now. Backswing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, this would be 8.
Wait, did I miss a pick for me?
All right.
You have Neo,
Yes.
you have Maximus, you have Ethan Hunt, you have Luke
Oh,
Skywalker,
I didn't
you
write
have
down
Dom.
Kane. That's what it was.
Yeah, you missed your last pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. This is just like a fantasy football game.
It happens to the best of us.
I am going to go with Leonardus from 300.
Oh, gee, that was going to be my next one.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Just another stone cold lead.
I mean, you just have him on the team for just to give speeches.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. You need that person.
All right.
It's the first Gerard Butler, too.
True. Ooh, law-abiding citizen Gerard.
Dude, stop saying things. These are my picks.
I legitimately just thought of it.
Like I can show
He's not
you,
on my list, so but he is.
but don't
now.
say it out loud. Now I can't pick him because then I'm like, oh, you wouldn't come up with that, even though it's right here.
Have you seen that movie?
Yes, of course.
Fantastic movie. Ryan, have you seen it?
Which one?
Law-abiding citizen.
I've seen bits and pieces. Definitely not on a
Right.
plane, but I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Definitely not on a plane. All right. So my next one is a bit of an older one, depending on who you ask. It's kind of an OG, I think, but I think he deserves to have a spot on the team. William Wallace,
I'm
Wow.
surprised he lasted this long.
Braveheart.
Damn,
I am
speeches.
surprised too.
I think speeches are just vital to a successful action figure.
True.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's giving my speech. I
know who's giving my speech.
guess Castor Troy is going to give my speech.
Ooh.
It's going to be wild.
Yeah. Wait, who gives my speech? Maximus or Dominic Toretto? Because both are pretty inspiring.
You have William Wallace on your team. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's William Wallace.
Yeah, it's
You know what the
It's
problem with your
William
team is?
Wallace.
You have too many leaders.
Yeah.
You have too many leaders.
William
Ego's
Wallace.
gonna get in the way somewhere.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great on your end.
William Wallace and Facebook.
And the biggest ego I might have, Dominic Toretto.
All right, I'm gonna go with a guy this has got to be the most loyal person in all of television history. I mean, got asked, and the guy just asked, "What car are we taking?" I'm gonna go with Jem from The Town.
That is a
No,
great.
You've never seen The Town?
no. Is that
Good
the
pick.
Jeremy
That's a
Renner?
great-
Yeah, it's
cool.
Jeremy Renner. That's
Okay,
Jeremy
I
Renner.
know what that. It's like a nun in a mask, right?
You're the
Something
movie
like
guy,
that?
Bobby. Come on.
Am I thinking of that one? The Town.
Yeah, The Town is Ben Affleck.
I think
Great
that's
movie.
the movie I'm thinking.
Yeah, they're one of the heists. They have.
So okay, I never seen it, but I know what movie it is.
Oh,
Okay.
Great movie.
Yeah, great pull, Hank. Wasn't even on my list. I didn't even think about it.
I have a whole thing for heist and robbery movies
And
because
yet you don't have the Fast and Furious on your list.
I have Dom Toretto on my list,
Oh, Lord help me.
but I did not want to take him.
All right, you're up again.
I am up again. Oh, God, there's so many left here that I want to take. You know what? I'm going to take another person who, he's in it for the thrills. He's not, even when he knows that Johnny Utah is with the FBI, he still goes out and does the robbery.
Mhm.
So I'm going to take Patrick Swayze in Point Break and take Bondi. Yeah,
Rest
so
in peace. That's
yeah,
great.
R.I.P. You was you taking that?
No, that name did not make my list. I'll be brutally honest.
Because Bobby doesn't watch enough movies.
As soon as you
Matt.
said Point Break, I just started laughing. One of
He
the
does not
best
watch
character names ever, though, in my opinion. Johnny Utah.
Hmm.
Right.
I mean, Keanu Reeves, Keanu Reeves is in a ton of these.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
He also has great names in all of his movies.
Zero News. Welcome to the show. He just says, to be honest.
Sounds like me.
Yeah.
I think he's talking to you.
Yeah, I wonder why he said, to be honest. To be honest.
I'm not sure to be
so
honest.
I am not. Right?
Yeah, you're up.
Yeah, no. Ooh. All right. You know what? I'll pull the trigger now. There's been 2 Sylvester Stallones taken. And I am about to take the third one. Another leader, Barney Ross from The Expendables.
Interesting. Okay. Old.
That's fine.
Old.
Do you
Stallone.
like the Expendables?
The first two.
Sylvester Stallone and Rocky is better.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They can't die in The Expendables. At least he can't. Some of them do, but
Jesus Christ.
We have Rambo out here, and anyway.
well, Barney
That's
Ross.
true.
will take him
Yeah,
down.
Rambo overtakes everything.
No, Barney Ross got him. He's got his number.
Okay.
All right, so we're back to Maddie.
Okay.
Do we have one more pick each or two?
I have, a lot
Maddie
of-
and Ryan have 2.
Or do we have one? Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna have to think about this one.
I have
I got too many on my list.
I
All right,
have all
okay.
heroes on my list. So I think it's time that we open it up to a villain. Again, I think this one is a hidden gem that nobody has on their list, but when I say it, you're gonna be like, ah. This is one of the best acting jobs of our time.
Oh, this is a statement.
I am going with Heath Ledger's Joker.
That's superhero.
It does not count.
That's not a superhero.
That's a superhero.
I was gonna pick him too, but the rules
You know-
made me think.
In my head, I said he's gonna say Heath Ledger, but I was like, no, he knows no superheroes.
Is it
Wow,
a
I gave you
superhero?
too much credit.
Is it a superhero? Is he a
It's a
superhero?
superhero film.
It's
It's,
in the
not
superhero
it's not-
realm.
It's not. It's
What?
not. It's not. It was not. You can't count here.
You said
When we pick superhero characters, the Joker is going to be in.
The Joker's in play for
said-
that draft. I can
you said
guarantee you that.
Luke Skywalker. You're telling me Star
That's
Wars
not a
is biographical
superhero
film?
movie. It's based on a true story.
It's a biographical film.
Are we talking about
Jeez.
Jesus? What?
Star Wars.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. True
You're,
story. Yeah,
you're
okay.
shooting down the
In a
Joker.
galaxy far, far away.
It's true.
You're shooting down the Joker who had no superpower.
We shot down Art the Clown. You don't think we're gonna shoot down the Joker?
No.
Art the Clown is a version of the Joker.
He is a clown, a real clown too.
I would argue this till the day is young.
Well, how about
There you
this?
go.
How about this? You have free reign to take Heath Ledger when we do our superhero draft in the near future. Don't know when that's gonna be, but
All right. Then
June 4th.
and this is pick not 9. I'm going to go with one of
Bane. Scarecrow.
it's kind of the opposite of James Bond, where multiple people have played this one iconic role. I'm gonna go with a guy known for who he is as a real person, but has just played nothing but action roles,
Okay.
including his early morning Bowflex commercials.
No.
I'm
way.
going with Chuck Norris, and I'm gonna say just the movie Sidekicks.
Okay. Okay.
That took a long time to get there, and I didn't know where you were going.
Yeah,
He's
thank
going
you,
with
Chuck Norris. No,
With Chuck
thank
Norris.
you.
No. I'm just saying he drew that out, and I'm like, I don't know where he's going with this.
I like Matty's speeches. You know.
Well, I personally thought, I don't know if you heard me, Maddie, but I was like, oh, Bane, Scarecrow.
No, you can't. Chuck Norris is action, just all action.
Oh, he draws the line at Bane and Scarecrow, but he
Yes.
Fuck you. Chuck Norris. You know. I'm with Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller. So Ben Stiller put it exactly the way it needs to be.
All right. Do we have Ryan for back-to-back picks?
We have Ryan to back to close out his
To
team.
close out Ryan's team. All right.
So I'm scared with this guy,
Oh
Yeah.
God.
but I think it's action. I've seen it multiple times.
Oh God. Here
He
we
likes
go.
Coke. He likes Coke, but not the drink. He likes the way Coke smells. He has a little friend,
Tony
and his
Khan.
name is Tony Montana.
Well, ooh, okay.
Right? That's good to me.
What
It's just your show.
What does the panel say? It's either Maddie. What do you say?
What's the argument here?
Does Tony Montana count for this draft?
Of course, he's not a horror movie.
I mean, there's guns. There's some violence.
What do you think? Yes or no?
I mean, I don't think there's any stunt doubles in whatever, but we can allow it.
I'll allow it.
We'll let the voting panel have it.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. It hurts him more
Thank
than it
you.
helps, I think. But
That was a reach. I'll be honest.
Okay, Tony Montana.
That
That
this
might have
guy's
been a
so
reach.
good. Wait, this guy's so good. They made a movie based on the video game. So hope you guys know this guy. Hitman 47.
Oh, the ball guy.
Mm-hmm.
what's the
The
actor?
guy that could be any disguise.
I don't know who plays him.
Yeah, I don't even know.
I think the guy that plays him is Rupert Friend.
Oh,
Oh,
I know that.
I know
name.
who he is. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that name.
All right.
All right.
He's got Hitman. That's
yeah.
he's closing it out with Hitman.
All right, Maddie,
Yep.
your last pick. Make it count, or just make it funny. That's what I might
Okay.
do.
I to
Loki.
round out my team, I'm gonna go with somebody who really just will bring the squad together.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
This person is an assassin and also a family man.
Dominic Toretto.
Close. Close. I am going with Shane Wolf, Vin Diesel from The Pacifier.
Okay. So I was relatively close.
I was gonna go Riddick.
I was not far off.
Yeah. Protected an entire family who's not his own. That
I mean,
is loyalty.
it's well played.
That's pretty good.
All right. There's some names that I thought would go that did not, and that's okay.
I mean, I'm gonna read some off, some honorable mentions after.
Yeah, I have some too, but I'll let you take that. I think I gotta have fun with this last pick, and I'm stuck between Nicolas Cage. I'm two different movies, but I think I'm going. All right, now I'm going with my favorite Nicolas Cage movie. You might judge me for this, but I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Oh my
Benjamin
God.
Gates. Listen,
That's pretty
the
good
guy doesn't go to prison. He's always going to be out there.
Okay,
He
so
kidnapped the president and did not go to prison.
Mm.
Bam.
all right, so
All right,
Star Wars
and the
film-
last pick,
it's
Mr.
Star Wars- so okay, so I have the last pick. So I'm just gonna go over a few things before I take my final one.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just call out here that Star Wars was on the board, but none of us took Darth Vader.
I thought you were gonna. I got my
No,
villain
because
already.
I refuse to take Star Wars. If
Okay.
this,
Oh, but the Joker's in play.
By the way,
I
I'm
agree.
not taking him. I'm just calling it out that's there.
Oh, Lord help me.
He was going to take a villain, but I really thought he was taking Agent Smith. That's why I called out. I was like, "You're going to take Neo and Agent Smith? That seems silly."
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Sarah Connors, if somebody needed a female, was on the board from all the
Right.
Terminator films.
True.
Yep.
Laura Croft also was still on the board.
Lesser, but yes, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if
To
Sarah
me-
Connors
to
is
me
over
anyway.
that. We also have Furiosa from Mad Max.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That was a big one.
RoboCop. Anyone down with the 80s?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Now I could go with the biggest franchise and close it out here, or I could go with my favorite 80s films.
16 candles.
16 candles.
All right, I'm gonna go for the votes, and I'm gonna go with Captain Jack Sparrow.
Mm. Mm.
When we think of Johnny Depp, when he on his tombstone, it's gonna talk about Captain Jack Sparrow.
And
True.
Amber Heard. But sorry.
And Willy Wonka.
Disney gave him the money back because he was fine.
Yes.
Listen.
So I'm going with Jack Sparrow.
He'll
But
be back.
Axel Foley would have been my other choice.
Ah. I didn't put him on.
Django, also not taken by anybody.
I thought about that one too.
Yeah.
I thought
yeah.
about the Tropic Thunder guys. So you have,
Robert.
Robert Downey Jr., which is Kurt Lazarus, or you have Tom Cruise as Les Grossman, who's the best character in it, even though he doesn't do any of the action.
Yep.
I mean, there's a bunch of Wills. We could any Will Smith movie that we didn't take outside of Bad Boys.
I Am Legend.
Yeah, or you can go with iRobot or
Concussion.
Men in Black. I mean, we could have went with a bunch of things.
Ooh,
Uh, My sport guy, the only one I had on my list was Frank Duck in Bloodsport.
Oh, okay. All right.
No.
That is,
Wow.
that is good.
Little Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Tyler Duran in Fight Club would have counted here.
Right? I think you would have.
Yeah.
I would have been cool with it.
I'm surprised that Bobby didn't take anybody of the Transformers, so Megatron, Bumblebee, or
not-
Optimus Prime.
I'm not a big Transformer guy. I'm really not.
I,
No, if I couldn't take the Joker, you could not take Bumblebee or.
Oh, I'm not a
Optimus
big
Prime.
Transformers guy anyway. So I mean,
I'm surprised you didn't pick Power Rangers, actually.
Tommy Oliver.
I mean,
He's the goat. But
and then you have big
RIP.
Nick O'Brien from Den of Thieves, because I love heist movies, so we also have Den of Thieves. Shout out.
Mhm.
Anyway, Bobby, what'd you have on your list that we?
all right, so you said Darth Vader, so I'll cross that one on. I did have a few more Star Wars. Anakin Skywalker. He's not afraid to kill some kids if he has to. That's some dedication. Darth Maul, my favorite Star Wars villain. I know, hot take.
He has a double-sided lightsaber. That's the coolest thing there is.
I know. Darth Maul always creeped me out as a kid and still kind of does to this day. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So when you go to sleep at night, you see Darth Maul in the corner of your room.
I hope I don't tonight. Han Solo, of course, another Harrison Ford character. Had Harry Tasker on there. Honestly, I just went down the list. I'm surprised this guy didn't get taken. Arguably one of the best movie villains in history. I'm a little biased because I took Maximus, Commodus.
Oh yeah, but you already took Maximus, so
No,
it's not like
I
taking
wasn't gonna
two.
take
Yeah.
both, but I'm surprised nobody took
No,
him.
I
Yeah.
wasn't going to take it afterwards because you already had him.
I honestly I forgot what Quaid. What did I? Is that Arnold Schwarzenegger? I saw.
Wade,
No, not Jack Quaid. I wrote Quaid. I think that's an Arnold character.
Is that Total Recall?
Might be.
Okay, anyway.
Martin Riggs, Roger Murtaugh, Lethal Weapon.
Yep.
I had Marquis from John Wick 4, the best John Wick villain in my opinion. You might disagree with that. What do you think? I think he was the best. And Bill Skarsgård. I mean,
Skarsgård is the best
yeah,
one.
you can't really get past.
Yeah.
I had a few other Expendables. Jason Statham's Lee Christmas. Yin Yang. I can't remember the dude who plays him. What's his name? Do you remember? From the Expendables.
I do not. No, I'm not expendable guy.
No. Okay. Another Fast and Furious guy, Brian O'Connor.
Yep.
Cameron Poe from Con Air. Great movie.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah.
I mean, how many Nick Cages though can we have?
That's what I was stuck between Cameron Poe and Benjamin Gates, but because I like National Treasure better, I went with Benjamin Gates. But I can always pick up Cameron Poe in the free agency. It's fine. Yes. No, we're not doing that. Okay. I said Brian O'Connor. This one would have been an argument. But I consider it an action hero, action movie. Donnie Donowitz, Glorious Bastards.
Oh, so
Ooh.
I
Yeah.
had Hans Landa
I thought about putting him, but I
There
was
you go.
like, you know what?
because
He's more of a leader than an action guy.
I thought it was too borderline, so I stayed away.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Donnie Donowitz was going to be in an emergency if I had nothing else.
That was like the Kingsman guys for me.
Yeah, I was like,
For
all
in
right.
case of emergency.
Two Lord of the Rings guys that I thought Maddie would take, at least one of them.
He took the best one.
Gandalf and Frodo.
Gandalf is a wizard. If that's not a superhero,
And the Joker's a clown, so what?
No. Yeah, you're not. How Maddie's thinking about this is completely separate. You guys are not on the same page. It's fine.
yeah, this is unbelievable. If
But also,
I
the guy
would've-
he has actually does action. The other guys do not do it. So
also, I wish you would have took Frodo. That would have totally.
No, he was with Donnie Donowitz. He was emergency only.
Yeah, that would have ruined your team.
Another Fast and Furious guy, Luke Hobbs, The Rock.
you could have named any of the Fast, just all the Fast and Furious.
That's true, but I wasn't
Tay
gonna
Gibbs, Ludacris, this whole.
Hans.
Yep.
Tyrese for comedy relief. That's true. And then Jack Traven was the last one I had on there. I don't remember what character he is.
What about Hans?
We're at the top.
No?
Jack Draven?
Yeah. Why
You
am I
mean Eric
blanking?
Draven?
Oh, Jack Traven's from Speed. That's Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
That was in case I couldn't get one of my Keanu's. I had to do it.
See, I
Do we all have a Keanu? Or do
I have
No.
Neo. You have John Wick.
nobody else has a Keanu?
No, I do not.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I had to get Keanu one way or another.
I have a Tom Cruise. You have a Tom Cruise.
Yep.
And
I have a Tom Cruise.
Ryan has a Tom Cruise.
Yep.
But Maddie does not.
Me and Maddie have Vin Diesels. somehow, two Vin Diesels made this list.
What about
That's
Bruce,
craziness.
Bruce Willis? No.
Maddie has a Stallone. I have a Stallone, and Ryan has a
Has a
Stallone, I
Stallone.
believe.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Nobody ran the board.
How many Nick Cages went? 2, right? Benjamin Gates and
And Castor Troy.
Castor Troy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nobody.
You know who I was gonna pick too?
Who?
Remember
Harry
remember the movie
Potter?
Lucy? Yes.
Lucy?
Actually, yes. Yeah.
Oh, ScarJo?
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Yep.
mean, that wasn't bad. We wanted, James McAvoy and Angelina Jolie. Could use either of those people.
Yeah. Right.
Mhm.
I tried to stay away from war movies too, because I felt like that was its own separate
That's why the
category.
Inglorious Bastards thing. That was like
Yeah, it's a World War II. I
Emergency.
think that's a World War II kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think William Wallace and Maximus count like in the war
Yeah,
thing,
they're-
but
That's another category.
yeah. But all like the World War II stuff, I was like, because it comes up like Dunkirk and all these things. And I was like, I don't think we'll leave them for another show.
Gavin commented, "Who got Kill Bill?" Well, after some controversy, you will have to go back and watch that. Ryan gave her government name, and none of us knew it. So then Maddie tried to take
Yeah.
the bride, and then we thought Ryan was crazy, which we still kind of do. But he was right on that one. So yeah, go back and watch that. That's pretty hilarious.
I almost picked it because we were the military route. I almost picked Under Siege, Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that's the only TV. That's the best Seagal, right? I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna have to take it,
Yes,
All
for
right.
sure.
And now I'm still wondering who
What?
Yin Yang is from the Expendables. I'm still gonna look it up if my IMDb would cooperate.
Have you
with
guys?
me.
I know Bobby hasn't watched it. Have you guys watched Fall Guy?
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling?
oh yeah.
I keep thinking
gonna
it's
pick him
Free
up.
Guy, the Ryan Reynolds
Yep.
one.
Fall
That's a
Guy's
good
good. Fall Guy's a really good movie.
All Guy is
Yeah.
much better. Is better than Free Guy.
Yeah,
Ryan,
Every
There's a lot.
Ryan Reynolds or Ryan Gosling?
Gosling.
Gosling.
Get out.
That's not even close.
Leave the basement and go play.
You
with
haven't
Clover.
seen? Please go watch Drive and
Jet
then,
Li.
and then tell us.
Come on.
Oh,
He
he didn't
hates-
take any of the Rush Hour guys either.
Couldn't tell.
Yeah. You're right. No Jackie Chan's.
Yeah, no Jackie Chan's.
Wait, have you seen the first Expendables? Yes.
Yeah.
Underrated villain, James Monroe,
Yeah, okay.
Eric Roberts. I've also met him. Very nice guy. So
Fuck, I have an idea. Can we
What?
do a Ryan Gosling versus Ryan Reynolds stream? Me and Hank will be on Gosling. You and whoever.
Maddie, who do you like better, Reynolds or Gosling?
It's Gosling.
Yeah.
All right.
Have you seen the other have you seen like the Nice Guys?
No, get in the
He's-
cage with Clover.
Nice
He's watching
Guys
that next
is
month. My
phenomenal.
birthday gift in
Great movie.
January was for Bobby to
You ever
watch that.
seen-
movie.
Yeah, this is above Bobby, but like I love La La Land. I know
Deadpool.
that's not a Bobby.
Not seeing that.
Yeah. La La Land
Deadpool.
is-
Deadpool,
My-
Green Lantern. All right, I might not have a case there. It's
I
still
mean-
Green Lantern.
What the second best Ryan Reynolds movie outside of the
Oh, no.
Deadpool movies are what?
It's the one where he
Free
pees in
Guy.
the,
What's the Denzel one?
Van
the
Wilder?
What's
the
the
change
what's
up.
the one he's in
Horror?
with Denzel?
the change up with they pee
Scarlett
in
Johansson, Blake
No, they
Lively.
they
What's
pee
the
in
one
a
he's in with Denzel?
fountain and
Safe
they-
House. Safe House.
Definitely maybe.
This is insane. This guy's naming Safe House is the second best movie.
No. I'm just thinking of movies off the top of my head.
This is the
I said
point.
Free Guy, but Ryan Reynolds is much more funnier.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Go play with Clover.
Do
Listen.
you need me to show you the knife skin?
Okay. I'm
On
gonna say
Jimmy Kimmel?
I'm gonna say it because I said it to Ryan before, and it's 100% right. You're not gonna like it, but Ryan Gosling could not play Deadpool.
He could.
Sorry,
He could.
Ryan, he could if he wanted to,
but it
he
wouldn't.
doesn't
But
want
it wouldn't be as good.
Maybe. He's
Okay,
better action.
So
That's why.
we're gonna do this for one movie and one character, but if we put Ryan Reynolds in any other Ryan Gosling movie, Ryan Gosling could play the driver in Drive, who doesn't speak the whole movie and is menacing.
Yep.
And at the same time, can also be in like The Notebook and be a romantic lead and be good. Or he can also be in like an Academy-nominated film where he plays the first man on the moon, which Ryan Reynolds could never do.
Reynolds could never play Blade Runner. Ever.
Reynolds could never play safety at TC Williams High School.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Could never do it.
That's a great Ryan Gosling movie. There you go. I'll do that.
He gave up his spot for
Give you that.
Petey because he knew the team needed
And they
Petey.
won.
And I want on record, I'm about to end this argument right now. Ryan, when you put up the poll about who was better, Ryan Gosling or Ryan Reynolds, who won?
It was close, but
No, but who won?
I think it was Reynolds. I think.
It was I think it was like 70-30 Reynolds.
But you're
How
seeing a
many-
Ryan Reynolds movie next month, and I paid for it. Free movie.
What Ryan Reynolds?
Paid for a free movie?
Oh, sorry, Ryan Gosling movie. You're seeing the. Nice
Oh
Guys.
yeah, I was like Thunderbolts.
He's gonna break down
Is
the
he
Nice
that
Guys.
movie? I was like Thunderbolts.
He's
Yeah,
watching the Nice
sure.
Guys for the first time. next month.
Maximus is in it.
Russell Crowe.
Yeah, that guy. No Hemsworth brothers on this list.
No.
They're superheroes.
Liam Hemsworth from
The Hunger Games?
no.
Because he's in
What
that.
Gavin said. What Gavin?
Maddie, what did we see? That movie where he's like an action star, Liam.
That war movie?
It's with Russell Crowe.
Yeah, that's a war movie. I wouldn't have said that.
He's a pretty cool action
On
star. In it,
Netflix.
though.
The bad
What's the
Land
movie
of Bad.
called?
Land of Bad.
Did you see?
No.
Pretty good.
Okay.
All right,
Listen,
so
I
I
agree with
have
Gavin. I agree.
All right.
Oh.
Do you want me to run? Do you want for everybody at home? Do you
Yes.
want me to run down the teams?
Yes, and then we'll put up a poll. Ryan can figure that out, and then we'll.
wait,
they'll
there's still more we forgot to mention.
All right,
Okay,
go,
go
go,
for
Maddie.
it.
Go, Maddie.
Well, I mean, you did say law-abiding citizen and the Marine. That hurts.
You still could have took him. Nobody took him.
I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
take them after
Butler,
somebody.
Butler in Law Abiding Citizen is on a whole other level.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Though I still will
also
take
had-
my favorite Butler is still Den of Thieves.
Yeah. These were really deep cuts. If it really got to that point, thankfully it didn't. I had Kevin Costner and Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Okay.
Russell
I
Crowe,
had,
bro.
Maddie's big on archery. He's got a bunch of archers on his team.
yeah.
Give
Yeah,
me
but-
Hawkeye in the superhero draft.
I also had Zorro. Like that was like my last pick. If I
Oh, that's great.
And then I also have Harry Stamper from Armageddon, Bruce Willis. It is an action movie, and he saved the entire universe.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll allow it.
Armageddon is definitely allowed here. We
Yeah.
also, I mean, The Man with No Name, Clint Eastwood's most famous role. We don't have nobody on this stream is going to be in for that.
Nope.
So when we were voting
Yeah.
afterwards, I was not taking that.
Outlaw Josie
Um,
Wales.
And then you got Dirty Harry.
Yeah.
Harry.
Okay. Gavin said nobody took Randy Orton in 13 seconds. No, but if we are taking wrestlers in a wrestling draft, I'm taking 09 Orton probably with my first pick because he was a menace to society. You remember 09 Orton?
I'm an Orton guy.
09 Orton was
Oh,
devious. 09 Orton was on another level.
You see what Matt Gavin said about Ryan Gosling? He's right.
Reynolds is more popular, but Gosling is the better actor. Yeah, but Reynolds is more popular.
I feel like we should make a few phone calls to like not people on the stream and see what they say.
Agreed.
I put up a poll on the channel. They all voted for Reynolds.
Yeah, but they're voting for you because it's your
That's also
stream.
when Deadpool
Yeah.
just came out.
Yeah.
He was on, you know,
It's cooking the books, I think.
yeah.
I
need
don't
to put
think
it
so.
In a
I'd take
neutral
17
location.
Triple H, yeah.
Right.
A neutral what?
We need to put this
Wait.
poll in a neutral
What is-
location.
Yeah, it needs to be at the Cotton Bowl.
Oh wait, we're
I feel like that's always like the neutral site location.
No,
Like,
right?
where do they go on Friday Night Lights again? The Astrodome.
that doesn't exist anymore.
Well, no,
Yeah,
it still does. I
gone.
saw it with my eyes. It's there. I saw it with my eyes. It's not usable, but it's there.
The building still stands. They ain't collapsed it.
No.
Thought they collapsed it
I
like the
saw it in
Kingdom.
2020.
Okay.
Yeah, January 2020. I have a picture of it.
Is it the actual Astro now, Maddie, or was it Reliant Stadium that he's talking about?
No, Astrodome.
See, I think I'm just like you, Hank. I thought it was torn down, but actually, I
Not-
feel like
Go to Google.
We're gonna do that right now.
I'll wait for unless they tore it down since 2020, but I saw it in 2020 with my own eyes.
We had a tight hour of like window here. Now we're just
That's fine.
it's
I've done a 3-hour stream before.
yeah,
What,
it's no, it's
WrestleMania
short.
Live.
It was declared
No.
a national landmark.
Yeah,
A
the
historic
last
landmark.
the last thing
Boom.
the last thing that happened inside of it was a George Strait concert in 2002.
Wait. Oh, I guess
for a
Friday
long
Night
time
filmed it
and a
before that.
good time.
No. They can film it at the last actual
Oh,
event.
last actual event. Got it.
Yeah,
Got it. I mean, Friday Night Lights came out in 03, so it was pretty close anyway.
Michael Bay.
Sports.
Right.
We should do a sports draft too.
Ryan, do you have any honorable mentions or?
Yeah.
Besides the ones I mentioned, Lucy
Art the
and all
Clown,
that. Yeah, no.
Joker.
I guess I said I
um,
was gonna say Jigsaw too, but
That's hard.
Jason Voorhees. We could do a horror draft. In
I
the
was
future.
thinking
I
11.
mean,
The possibilities
I mean,
are endless.
The horror
I was
draft.
very close to
is-
saying 11. Very close.
I'll take Ghostface in every single one of them because they just
Would
keep coming
Stranger
back.
Things would have counted?
It's a TV
It's
show.
a TV show and
Stranger Things is.
Supernatural.
It can be horror.
Yeah.
I mean, if you rewatch the first season, the first couple episodes are teetering on horror.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
pretty horror. Have you seen those kids act early on? It's terrifying.
They're also bad when they get older. They're kind of terrible.
I was gonna
Who's
say
the
outside of like Lucas, I don't think any of them Finn Wolf, whatever his name.
Wolfhard.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
Hey, Ryan, do you have any more honorable mentions or no?
No, just Ryan Gosling's better. That's all I got to say.
yeah. We're gonna hashtag Ryan Gosling better.
The polls say otherwise.
All right.
We'll do
So
a
here's the
stream.
team. Ryan's team ended up with Rambo, Mr. Mills, The Equalizer, Kill Bill, aka The Bride, Jack Reacher, The Driver, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Tony Montana, and Hitman 47.
Not gonna lie, 60% of that was pretty good, but he kind of fell off at the end there, in my opinion.
All right.
Where?
Maddie's team. He's got James Bond. He has Mr. McClane. He has Mr. Bourne. He has Why Can't I Read My Own Writing?
I've never seen that movie.
Yeah, no. Maddie, who's your fourth pick?
Probably Jason Bourne.
No, that's your third pick.
Aragorn.
You took somebody that I had to cross off The Bride. and-
Frank
Martin.
Or Frank Martin. Okay.
yeah, okay, there we go. Aragon, Katniss Everdeen, Rocky, Gerard Butler in 300, Chuck Norris, and Shane Wolf, aka Vin Diesel in The Pacifier.
Great movie.
Deep. It's a deep squad.
We got Bobby's team. He has Neo. He has Maximus Aurelius.
Maximus Decimus
Aurelius.
Aurelius.
Yeah, there you go. Ethan Hunt, Luke Skywalker, Dom, Hans Gruber, Kane, William Wallace, Barney Ross,
Yes.
and Ben Gates.
He fell off at the end, but I liked his first two picks. So
The last guy stole the Declaration of Independence successfully.
that was a good
All right.
pick.
I have John Wick. I have The Terminator. I have Indiana Jones. I have Maverick. I have Ellen Ripley. I have Mike Lowry. I have Casher Troy. I have Jem from the Town. I have Bodai, and I have Captain Jack Sparrow.
I think Hank.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I think he might have the best team. Just
Jack
hearing
Sparrow's a
these-
good way to round it out. Jack Sparrow might have got it.
You have Jack Sparrow at the
I mean,
what a combo.
if I thought about this afterwards, I was like, I really could have just went for the hits. I could have took my fan favorites out of here and just took Mad Max and
True.
Yeah.
Captain Kirk and called it a day.
But we're gonna put up a poll. I don't know exactly how.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think Jack Sparrow, as the last pick of the draft, really won me the fantasy championship here.
Yeah.
I did not have him anywhere on my list, and I did not expect to hear that name at all tonight. I'm gonna be honest.
That's like taking Ichiro in this first year.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll figure out how to put up a poll on YouTube. Thank you to everybody for joining me. Ryan, you have anything you want to promote or plug, or Maddie or Hank?
I got nothing to promote other than the fact next month we might have a former WWE superstar if he doesn't scam us. If but yeah, just stay tuned for that announcement.
Orlando
tomorrow.
Jordan? Is it Orlando Jordan?
No,
No,
Dang.
you
We
might
say
know. Oh wait, did we? Yeah, we said we would say who it is on the stream, didn't we?
yep. You can
Okay,
say it. You got it.
Charlie
We said
Hoff.
Friday, but Thursday, whatever. Just Incredible. You remember that name?
Yeah.
ECW hardcore champion.
He's in the
And-
news
yeah.
lately for some
Yeah.
not great reasons.
He's looking for some good publicity.
That's what's going on.
We don't judge. We kind of do, but we don't, All right. Thank you to everybody for joining me. Next up, I believe, is a superhero draft. It's either going to be next month or the month after that. That's going to cause a lot of chaos. And Maddie, good news, you can take the Joker in that one. All you, buddy. I don't think you could take John Triton, though, unfortunately. I don't think he counts as a superhero. But until next time, guys, make sure you hit that like button. And make sure you subscribe. Again, happy Easter weekend, everybody. Happy WrestleMania weekend to those that celebrate / watch. And yeah, we will see you guys next time. And I'm Bobby, joined by
Hank.
Which one?
Upstairs.
They both waited.
Upstairs.
Somebody should have just took it.
Ryan.
Maddie.
You should have switched up the names. That would have been funny.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time. This was a lot of fun. And yeah, peace out.
That was fun.